Hey everybody, and welcome to the King of Shadows 1111 YouTube channel. This is Queen of Light 1111 here with your Friday energy check-in. So we're going to be looking at divine masculine's energies here, and we're going to look at the energy of the connection, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with the bottoms of the deck. But before I do, this is just a reminder that if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, then go to queenoflight1111.com. And don't forget, on October 30th, I am going to be holding a twin flame healing and third eye activation Zoom session for a small group of people. And if you are interested in attending, then please book your seat at queenoflight1111.com. All right, bottom of the deck, door to romance. So his theme for the reading here for his divine feminine is the door to romance. So this is about new beginnings in love. So this is this energy of masculine really trying to get right back into his heart space. And you know what? You can't make it up because the heart chakra card has clarified that, okay? So this is an energy where he's really trying to drop into his heart space, okay? He's really trying to get into the energy of feeling and sitting in his heart space so that he can move forward. So he can move forward, you know, and, you know, not give up on, you know, his communication, right? He's in this energy where he wants to open the door again to his divine feminine, right? Maybe that they've both been blocked. Maybe he's blocked her, whatever it is, but there is this door to romance that he wants to open again. His heart wants this connection to open again. He does want to come forward, but right now it just kind of feels like he's waiting for the right time. He's sitting in his wounds, you know, and I feel like this has a lot to do with his choices. I feel like he's in this energy where he's exercised his free will. He's just been doing what the hell he wants to do, and it has led him to a very, very difficult karmic cycle. And I feel like he's gotten a lot of illumination and a lot of enlightenment from that karmic cycle. So it does feel like divine masculine's energy towards his feminine is, you know, he wants to come forward. He wants to come forward. He wants to open the door again to love. And that has a lot to do with him being back into his heart space, or working to get back into his heart space, because the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands tells me he wants to come forward, but he's not doing it yet. So what is his overall energy? He's got an offer he wants to make, right? He's holding the coin. He wants to come forward and be this companion, be this devoted partner, be the person who can come forward and make a solid offer to his divine feminine. That's what he wants, okay? So he's in this energy of planning. He knows that he needs to make a decision. He knows he needs to move. He knows that he needs to make a choice. So he's holding on to this offer because he's assessing. He's in this energy of, okay, I have this offer. I want to give her this offer, but I'm in this energy of assessing, right? I'm assessing this offer. So I'm not ready to give it to her yet. I want to move forward. I want to get on track again, but there have been all of this arguing. There's been this energy where, you know, we've been in a repetitive cycle. And so that's what keeps him in this energy of the crossroads. It's like, I want to come forward. I want to open my heart again. I want to be in this, you know, connection again. But we keep fighting. We do this same dance over and over again. Well, my advice to you, masculine, if you're watching this, is then don't make those same choices over and over again, right? Don't be deceptive over and over again. Just operate in your truth, in your sovereignty, and we won't have that repetitive cycle. What is he thinking when he thinks of his feminine? Well, here's that, you know, Two of Wands, which we have here, but here it is, indecision. Same thing. He's indecisive. You know, he's in this energy where he's riddled with conflict and his defeat. He's like, nobody wins. And so he's in this energy where he wants to take a leap of faith. He wants to revive the connection, but he knows it's going to take courage. He knows it's going to take boldness from him to start this new beginning. But again, he's indecisive. It's like he wants it. He wants it. He knows he wants it. His heart wants it. You know, his soul wants it. He knows he needs to be in his courage and in his enlightenment to do it. But there's this energy. We keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's conflicting. It's defeating. Nobody wins. So what's happening in his heart space? We know that he's trying to tap into the heart. Well, he's resting, he's rejuvenating. It's like a lot of like the Four of Swords energy. He's kind of going within, he's healing himself, he's healing his heart, and he's really focused on what it is that his heart wants, what it is that his soul wants. And his soul knows that he wants to be this person, this abundant masculine that wants to be the feminine's king, that wants to come in, give that offer, be a companion, be that husband, be that father, be that lover, be that friend, okay? And he knows he needs to be the magician in order to do that. He knows that he needs to get into that energy of his heart space in order to come forward, Knight of Swords, towards that communication. Second time we got Knight of Swords, once at the bottom of the deck, and now in his heart. What alignment? The bottom of the deck has everything to do with his heart, him knowing he wants to charge forward in truth. And here it is in his heart. It's what his heart desires. He knows that's what he wants, but he knows he needs to be the king, the magician, right? He needs to be that divine partner if he's going to come forward. So what's happening in his environment as related to his divine feminine? Well, you know, he's got his heart on his sleeve right now, okay? He's being patient. Seven of Pentacles. We got Seven of Pentacles here in his overall energy. You know, he knows his feminine is this warm, loving person. He's being patient. He's planning. But remember, Five of Swords, conflict, defeat. We just got that in his headspace. His head is getting in the way of his heart, and that makes him hold on to the offer. Four of Pentacles, we already got that in his overall energy, but he knows that he needs to step up as a masculine. He knows he's got to get stuff done, and he's got to rebuild that foundation with divine feminine. So in his environment, he's in this energy of being in his heart space, but he's being patient and he's planning. And that's exactly the energy we got here in his overall energy. But there's this conflict and this defeat about holding on. It's like he doesn't want to hold on to the offer. He wants to make the offer, but his headspace stops him from making the offer. This is why he's got to go within. Four of Swords energy. He's got to heal that Five of Swords energy. He's got to heal that energy where he's just holding on. He's being rigid. He's being stubborn, and he's got to do the work. He's got to do the work and build a new foundation. So this is all in alignment. You know, he's battling himself right now. His head and his heart and his head. They're battling each other. His ego and his higher self. It's in battle. So it's best for feminine just to stay out of it. Okay? Because masculine's overall energy here is, I'm dropping into my heart space, but my wounds are getting the best of me. And when I let my wounds get in the best of me, all I do is defeat myself with my thoughts. All I do is defeat myself, and then I hold on to my offer and I do nothing. But holding on to the offer makes me stressed out too, because I know I want a new beginning. I know I want to be in this energy of a connection with my divine feminine. I know that I want to start a new cycle, but I know it's going to take bravery. I know it's going to take mastery, and I know it's going to take me being mature in order to be with my divine feminine. So what's going on in the connection? Well, you know, no surprise, there's been deception. There's been deception, right? There's this deception, you know, there's this new deception. It almost feels like, you know, because look at heart chakra's right underneath it. It's like he's going to get this sudden epiphany that he thought he deceived his feminine, but he deceived himself. He deceived himself, and that makes him restless. He is observing, he is studying, he is learning, but I also feel like this is feminine saying, you know what? I'm done with the deception. I'm done being in this energy. I'm restless to move forward. And so both masculine and feminine transform. Both masculine and feminine rise. And guess what? They're moving on. They're moving on. Are they going to move forward together, or are they going to move on separate paths? We don't know yet. We'll see what happens with the eclipse. But it does feel like they're both done with the deception. They're both done with it. They're both seeing how, you know, maybe they have deceived themselves or deceived other people. But now they've observed their behaviors, and they're in this energy of, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm taking a leap of faith into a new cycle. I am rising. I am rising as divine masculine. I'm rising as divine feminine, and I'm headed in a new direction. I feel like this is going to be sudden. It's going to happen so quickly. If, it's been happening, okay? But it's going to happen with like a whole vengeance now. So what's going on with the connection? Community. So, this is third-party situations, but this is also this energy of like-minded individuals. We've seen feminine wants to manifest a aligned divine partner, and, that is part of her community. Masculine has, whether it's karmics or others or whatever, has also created third-party situations, but there is a community. But guess what? Opportunity beckons, right? So I feel like this is masculine turning his back on, because it says emperor right here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and give you that. I feel like this is a couple of things. I feel like for divine feminines watching this reading, what's happening in the connection is you're wanting to create a community. Maybe that's new friendships, new relationships, new love interests. And so therefore, you're no longer open to this divine masculine right now. Okay, you're ready to move on. You're ready to be happy. You're ready to get on this boat and really go where your soul takes you to meet exceptional people. For masculine, I feel like this is the energy of there's all these third-party situations that he's no longer open to. He's in this energy where he's stepping into his power. He's getting ready to move forward, and he's ready to make a grand gesture towards his divine feminine, who has sparked his soul. I do feel like it's so interesting to me how this journey is evolving. Like feminine's like open to love, open to, other things. She's aligned herself. She's healed herself. She's in her union. And boy, is that triggering masculine energetically. It really is. Now she's open to, whatever type of love can manifest for her in the highest form. And now he's like, I don't want anybody else but my feminine. So it's very interesting. I can't wait to see how these energies evolve over the course of the next few days. The eclipse is coming on the 25th, and I'm just, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. It may be uncomfortable for some, but it will be good for all. If you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com, and don't forget to join me for the third eye activation and the twin flame healing meditation on October 30th at 12 noon Pacific. Grab your seat at queenoflight1111.com. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye, everybody.